take it down? No. Once again, thanks everybody. I'd like to introduce Elohio Melcher. He has a couple of words to say.
Good afternoon, my name is Elohio Melcher. I want to thank everybody for coming out and honoring our hometown hero. I would like to thank Mayor Tovar, City Council, for passing this resolution, and also Adolf Gonzalez and Stephen Kane. I want to thank the folks that paid for the art, Felipe and Lino Martinez, Janice Sutton, Ronnie Brzozowski, Carlos Elarín Portales, Mike and Renee Calhoun, Felix, Mr. and Ms. Felix Garcia, Ray and Mary Ann Salazar, Jenny Leal and Veronica, Mayor Tovar, Dr. Rosa Melchor, Luis and Mary Estrada. Luis Estrada made this beautiful art.
Thanks a lot, Nacho. Mayor, for inviting us to the ceremony that's taking place right now. I just don't know how to thank you, myself and my entire family that are here with us. We never did expect something like this to happen, because this place, city of Waelder, is known throughout the whole U.S. Every major city that you go to, you will always find somebody there. Okay. Family members that were born here. But first, let me give you a little history. This is the city where my father first settled when he came from Mexico. That was in October of 1923. He crossed from Mexico into Texas on the 23rd day of October 1923. It was my father Luciano, my mother Josefa, two older brothers, Carlos and Macario, and Uncle Felix Garcia. My parents actually, they stayed here in Waelder until 1935, and then we went Houston way and settled in Fort Bend County. Now, I will read the name of the brothers and sisters that were born here in Waelder, and I will give it to you in chronological order. The first one was Sister Janie, born in April 1924, and she's still hanging in there at the age of 95. Now, she was born in April of 16. For you people that live in Houston or Greater Houston, that is the anniversary of the Texas City explosion. Number two is Brother Silverio, who was born in June of 1926, and he passed on December of 1994 at the age of 68 years young. Third is Luciano Jr., born April 3rd, 1930. And for the record, would you please raise your hand so the recognition? Well, you have him there, 79 years of age.
89. 89.
89. I was going to say, he's got 90 coming up pretty soon. And the fourth one is Sister Josie, July 20th, 1932. She's in right outside of LA, California. And fifth and final Waelder is Sister Celia. Raise your hand for recognition. She came in August of 1935. She was about 2 months old when my parents left and went to Fort Bend County. We left here in, say, October of 1935, and we've been in Fort Bend County ever since. And going back to a little history on it, we have always talked about Waelder, and one of these days we will drop by, and of course we did, on our way to San Antonio, to or from. but that was not done on an annual basis. That was done practically every 10, 20 years till finally, slowly, we started coming in more often than that. I was here about 10, 11 years ago when Cousin Felix brought me down, and ever since I've been coming here more frequently. Now, as far as reference to the dedication of this park, which we all believe is something that's worthwhile, and for all you veterans, as we know that right now we're in a crisis, economic, and of course we always need our military force to be the strongest in the world. Now, with this current administration that we have, it's kind of hard to do that when our commander-in-chief is passing on information to our enemies. But that will come to a halt eventually. Now, on this issues that Lacho has been doing, he's been doing a tremendous job, because ever since last year about this time, he's been calling me on a regular basis and giving me information on our families, where they resided. And I told him I really don't know. I couldn't tell you, because I was the youngest. I am the youngest of the family, and I never went to visit those sites. And this past week, he called me and told me that he has a schoolmate that he went to school with, that his parents told him where we lived. And I said, well, that's a big plus. We'll do that after the ceremonies and go by and see what it looked like back then and what it is now. And I'll tell you what, Lacho Minnesota has been doing a tremendous job of putting things together. Now, keeping up with me or my brother, that's quite a big task, because sometimes we don't pick up right away. But he's been, well, you can see he's been on his toes on this regular issue here on the park, and he had another one or two more that he wanted to carry out, but that will fall in later. Now, I will stick around for a while after the ceremony, and in case you have any questions that you would like for us to address, and I probably will be able to answer them if I can. A lot of them are probably out of my reach, but by all means, I'll be more than willing to do so. Now, I would like to thank all you people here in Waelder and visiting cities for your participation in this event and your cooperation, and also for the ones that helped construct it. And I hope that this will turn out to be in the best interest of the community. Now, with that being said and done, I would like now to turn it over to the mayor.
Thank you. This concludes our presentation. The family and everybody will go back, hopefully find some shade. And if y'all have any questions or would like to meet the family, they'll be in the, y'all go tell them hi and whatever, you know. But I want to thank everybody for coming out, and let's have a good time later on today. Thank y'all very much.
So now we want to take a picture. That's what I wanted.